with ADV with Roscoe, and this is my 2019 Toyota Tundra with a four-wheel camper Hawk shell mounted to it. I got the camper about a year ago, and it fits my needs perfectly. I'm a skier, so that's why I went with a camper. Otherwise, I'd have a rooftop tent or a gazelle tent, but I spend a lot of time in ski area parking lots. Before I put the camper on, I got it set up with the white knuckle rock sliders and Expedition 1 rear bumper with a dual swing outs. I upgraded the suspension with Ironman, the heavy or constant load springs and foam core shocks. I have the 270 awning by 23.0. This is a fantastic awning. My old awning, my CVT, was a great awning, but very cumbersome to put up by yourself.
Yeah.
This thing goes up by yourself, super easy. A little concerned about windy days, but if you tie it down, I think we'll be fine. What else have I done to this truck? I've got a Ironman front bumper with a winch and the lights. That's fantastic. This is my favorite modification. If you follow my channel, I like to cook. I like to have a nice prep area. So I have this shelf that I built. So I have more surface area to put cooking supplies, food, spices, oils, whatever I need. And it just folds down and it gives me a little extra surface area to prep stuff and, well, not really prepping, but just to store things.
Yeah, right. No, that's really awesome.
And it doubles, it protects the side of my camper. I'll show you the other side where I almost poked a hole through it with a stick. If you're going to use it, they're going to get scratched. So you can see the scratch here that I did before I mounted the shelf on.
Try to get that in focus here. Yeah. Kind of see that. So overall, how do you think the Tundra handles the camper?
I think it handles it really well. I did lose 3 miles a gallon.
Only 3 miles? That's not bad.
I went from 14 to 11. I get 11 if I don't put my foot in it.
Yeah.
I put my foot in it pretty consistently. I'm down to 10.
All right.
I think it handles it really well. Plenty of power. And I had it tuned by, I think it's Paul from P&W Toyota or P&W Tundras.
Okay.
He does a great job tuning the Toyotas.
Nice.
Under the hood, I have an ARB compressor, dual compressor. I also have the Switch Pro controlling all my lights.
Oh, yeah?
I like that. It's super convenient because all the wiring's done for you. One time through the firewall and all your switches are there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have that on. I don't have that on my rig, and it's kind of a little bit of a rat's nest if you don't have it.
Yeah,
if you're a little OCD, it helps you with your OCD.
It helps a lot. It's
I see you got the last US bag here.
I got a last US bag, and this thing is. Oh, let me show you what I do with mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I put a trash can in it.
Oh, jeez.
With trash bags inside. It just
right.
I didn't have to pull out. A lot of people use a construction trash bags, and you're trying to pull out and get stuff in it. It's always open.
That's actually how I do it.
Like that.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty sweet idea. I never even thought about that.
And we carry, so we can leave it better than we found it. Our little picker-upper is always with us.
Yeah, for us old folk here, we don't like to bend down.
Well, I can pick up other people's toilet paper.
Oh, that's right. Keep yourself clean.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think I like my trash bag, my trash can in this kind of.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's a good idea. I'm going to have to adopt that.
It's not trademark, so go ahead. This camper I got as a shell, and the few options that I did get was the solar panels, these lights in the back.
I see that, yeah.
The steps are an option. A thermal pack is an option, and I got the 2 6-volt batteries as an option.
Yeah, nice. I see. Yeah, you got a little bit of a powerhouse in there.
Yeah,
that's pretty nice.
And then the inside, it is just a shell. It came with a furnace, and that's it. I built this table stand.
Yeah.
I realized I'll show you when I sat down inside before. I have my feet barely touch the ground, so I thought, well, if I just made a little step, it's more comfortable, and I have more storage.
That's right. Yeah.
And
those are just friction slided drawers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
don't even have to worry about that.
Woodworker, so they're a pretty good fit, and they don't rattle around. They slide in. No sliders on them.
Yeah.
And then I used Lagoon mount. I did kind of goof that up. I used just one, and it wasn't enough for the size of the table when it's folded out. So I had to buy a second Lagoon mount. And then I realized when the table was this big, I couldn't get up to the bunk to sleep, so I put the folds on the table, and that helps me step up and get up there to sleep.
Yeah.
And this table, I mean, if any of your people watching have a sticker, I put people's stickers on the table. Just hit me up on Instagram or YouTube. Send me one of your stickers, and I'll put it on the table and give a shout out to your channel.
Awesome.
And that's the only modification I've done in here so far is this stand that I built.
Yeah.
I didn't get it with a refrigerator because I already have the Dometic. I didn't get it with a cooktop because I already have the 2-burner stove. And during the summertime, I can take that outside and cook outside if I'm not cooking on the scuttle. I don't need a sink because I'm out in the winter all the time. It would just freeze anyways.
Right.
And I would just rather have the room to move around. It works out well for me.
Yeah, no, that's a really nice setup. I kind of go back and forth on thinking, well, maybe a camper would be nice or not. Being here in Oregon, it gets pretty cold at night. And, it's either that or it's going to be really super windy. And you're not going to get a really great night's worth of sleep if your tent's just rattling like my rooftop tent does at times. So, yeah, I hear you.
And being in the ski area parking lot's I'm probably in a parking lot 50 nights a year.
Oh, yeah.
Skiing. And a tent, a rooftop tent. I want to be able to stand up and stretch.
Oh, yeah.
And my old camper, I was hunched over. It was a great camper, but I couldn't stand up in it.
Yeah, that's some of the problems with the campers that I've kind of thought about. I was like, because I do a lot of camping with my wife, and 2 people in here can somewhat get kind of cramped. But actually, you got quite a bit of space in here.
Well,
I don't know if you all can see that on the camera, but kind of it's quite a bit of space. It's I like it a lot.
Well,
it's pretty unique.
Still have to be pretty mindful of each other's space.
Yes, yeah, naturally, especially if you're going to be inside quite a bit. But that's where that table is kind of nice. You can even set up your computer and everything on there. Maybe even the TV and have a little movie or something like that.
Well, what we've done, actually, we haven't done it yet, but we have everything. We have a sheet that's rolled up in one of these compartments, and we're going to hang it on the back side.
Yeah.
And we have a projector.
All right. Movie night.
DVDs, and we're going to shoot a movie up there and watch movies. We just haven't had the opportunity yet.
Right. No, everything's a work in progress with these builds for sure.
I mean, the bed's, I don't know what size that is up there, but we made it to a queen size bed.
There you go.
The one thing about 4-wheel campers, I don't know why they don't address it, their mattresses are horrible.
Yeah.
So I went on Amazon and bought a
mattress topper.
Topper, yeah. I cut it to fit, and
that's actually what I started off with, is just something off of Amazon for $100, and because the rooftop tent mattress that I got is really kind of crappy. And it's not as thick as you want it to be. So we started off with that, and then I went with the Xped Duo mattress.
Yep.
And upgraded to that, and it's essentially just like the mattress that you have at home. So it made it really comfortable for me and the wife to be able to just kind of get a good night's sleep, especially when you're overlanding. You're driving 100+ miles nearly every single day, and you really need that relaxation.
Yeah,
to kind of recoup.
After the road, after the cooking, after the hiking.
Oh, yeah.
You just want to lay your head down and go to sleep.
That's right.
And that X-Pad that you have, I use that backpacking.
Oh, yeah.
The best. I've had everything from the Ridge Rest to the Thermarest. That is the best pack.
I mean, it really has really good, what do they call it, an R value, where it has a lot of insulation, and we can't say enough about it. It's expensive, but it's worth it.
I don't think they made one that fit here, and I thought I would go the cheaper route with just getting the memory foam topper.
Yeah, right.
Because I was hemorrhaging enough money just building this thing.
No, I get you. Yeah, these things are not cheap. The rig alone is expensive.
Yeah, but it's been a great vehicle. We've had a lot of fun in this last year. It's a great rig.
Nice. All right. Well, everybody, I appreciate you for watching here. And thanks for spending some time with me and ADV Roscoe here. I'll link him in the description and everything like that. And we're just going to get back to the campfire and have some fun. All right.